What's up, you guys? Oh my god, I have seriously missed each and every one of you so much. So very much. I know season 2 has been a long time in the making, and I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sending my love, my light, my gratitude. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. You know, um, in today's episode, that's pretty much what we're going to get into. Um, something that I had to learn, something that I'm still learning is the fact that I was trying to wrap my mind around how I'm able to speak to each and every one of you and give you love and give you light and, send you that strength and those positive vibes. But lately I've caught myself in a few moments where I felt like I wasn't worthy enough, right? I felt like I wasn't good enough. And then I just had to really begin to understand that when I have them thoughts, I'm just playing myself. Because how could I not know that I'm worthy? How could I not know that I'm greatness when time after time after time, no matter what the situation is, God, the creator, my ancestors, my angels, my father, my light, the universe, consistently, constantly, repeatedly shows up for me, shows me signs, synchronicities, just my life being such a test, being such a testimony during all of that, during the test. It's just, how could I not know, And that was just something that I had to really sit with myself for these last couple of months and really figure out why I felt that way. I really had to do that shadow work and really go to this place that I've never been before. And it was extremely uncomfortable. And a lot of times I didn't even know how to handle it. I would find myself lashing out at loved ones, and then I would have to sit with myself again, and figure out, why am I so angry? Why am I so upset? Why is it that a word triggers me, or a sound, or a smell, or a sight? Why is it that a person can trigger me? Why is it that I am allowing these things to trigger me when I'm supposed to be operating in a place of peace and prosperity and abundance and greatness? And these actions and my words and my thoughts, they didn't feel great, but you really just have to sit with yourself. If you are feeling like you are unworthy, sit with yourself. And I promise you, I promise you, it'll all make sense. And even when you feel as if you have failed yourself, you have failed your family, your friends, whatever, your job, God, Buddha, Allah, whoever it is that resonates with you, whomever it is that you feel like you failed, again, whether it's yourself, why do you feel that way? What got you to that point? And those are the questions that we really have to begin to ask ourselves, because a lot of the times we don't want to ask ourselves those questions. We just want to say, I don't know. I don't know why I feel this way. But you would know if you began to understand. If you began to look within yourself and really begin to recognize. And again, this season and beyond will be y'all hearing me repeatedly say, just because we make a mistake, we don't have to beat ourselves up. There are so many self-help books and so many podcasts and so many YouTube stations and this and that. Is so much. It can become overwhelming because you're constantly looking for something to fix within yourself when you are perfectly made. Even though the word perfect is overrated, you are who you are. Flaws and all. And you do not have to nitpick yourself apart, okay? And beat yourself up. No. We are beyond that, okay? We are beyond that mentality, okay? That mentality, those things, those limiting things, they need to be shed away. They need to be shed away because they are not serving you. They're keeping you hindered. They're keeping you stagnant. Constantly feeling the need to nitpick yourself apart. Because I look at it like this. If you know better, you do better. And if you know better and you don't do better, you're making a conscious decision not to do better. That's on you. You feel me? And even if you do make a conscious decision to do some fuckery, let's say, or say something out of pocket and you realize, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably could have said this differently. That shows growth, okay? Even if you did say some hurtful shit to yourself or somebody, it's you recognizing like, damn, I really do know better. And I could have stopped myself in the moment, but I didn't. What can I do next time so that doesn't happen? Because I have the tools in my tool belt. Okay, all I got to do is pull them out and use them and apply them. And again, even when you do make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. Because to me, a win is a win. Even if I fall down and bust my face. Okay? Because that has happened. I'm like, whew. At least I can get back up. At least I still got all my teeth. At least I'm able to get back up and walk. Okay? It may be a little painful, but I am able to get back up and walk. Dust this dirt off. Dust this gravel off. Shake it off. And know that I'm going to be okay. Because honestly, if it wasn't okay, none of us would be here right now. Listening to this podcast. I wouldn't be here recording this podcast. You wouldn't be here listening to this podcast. If everything wasn't everything and everything wasn't going to work out exactly how it needs to. Okay? This morning, we found a snake in the house. We found a snake in the house and it was in a shoe. And it's so funny that it was in a shoe. Because we put our shoes on and we walk around our daily lives and we walk our paths in our shoes, right? Not expecting a snake to be in it. But sometimes along our journey, sometimes along our path, there are unexpected detours and delays. And it's how you handle it, right? And just like a snake sheds its skin, we need to shed these stinking thinking beliefs, these negative mindsets, these people who are negatively impacting our lives, to make us even question our greatness, to make us even question the very essence of our light, the very core of our truth, right? We need to shed those away. And that's also something that I've been dealing with, because it's like, even though I've said this before, even though we are born into these bloodlines, even though we are born into these families, I really feel like along the way of our life, of our journey, of our path, we find our tribe, right? We find our truth. We find our real family. And it sucks at times when you have your bloodline, and you just try so hard to make it work time after time after time. But these situations keep arising and people keep doing the same repetitive action, and they expect different outcomes. Sometimes they do these actions and say these things to get a reaction from you. And for me personally, I had to get to the point where enough was enough. Enough was enough. When I was at this point the other day where I was really on the verge of just wanting to just become one, okay, with the universe. And we'll just leave that at that. I was just really at this breaking point, and I'm like, how could I allow for others' words to get me to this breaking point? Girl, don't you know you can create a rainbow from the rain? Don't you know that you are a creator? You are a life bringer. You are a life bearer. You are a truth seeker. You are a truth giver. You are love. You are light. Like, I had to remind myself this, because I'm like, how can I tell each and every one of you these things, and right now, right here in this moment, I'm not feeling any of that? And I made a whole recording, as I was going through the process. I may upload it one day. I may not. We'll see. But just know that when I'm away from you guys for an extended period of time, it's not because I don't want to do my podcast. It's not because I don't want to interact with you guys. It's because I need to take a step back and reevaluate myself, because I will check me before anyone else has the opportunity and chance to check me, And I've said this in previous podcasts, it's about checks and balances. It's not me beating myself up and woe is me. No, it's really about being balanced. Because just as much light as I have, it's that equal amount of darkness. And that's the part that can get kind of scary. That's the part that can get kind of tricky. That's the part where lines can become jaded, because it's like, whoa, I got this nature of the beast where you piss me off and I want to I'm a Scorpio. I want to sting your ass. But I'm like, I can sting you, but I don't have to sting you in a way where I'm causing you physical harm, emotional harm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can check somebody respectfully while getting your point across without being belligerent. And that's me. That's where I'm at now, because, I'm being transparent. I'm being vulnerable with you guys right now. Sometimes it's like, I feel like I'm above certain things, and I really thought that I was above anger. I really thought that I was above getting mad and frustrated and irritated, because I always want to exist within this place of happiness and peace. But shit, that can be kind of toxic, because you can't keep letting people walk all over you. You can't keep letting people talk all over you. You can't continue to let people treat you any old kind of way. It's unacceptable, because you are too great for that. Your potential is too powerful for that. Are you kidding me? Your essence, your energy, it's magnetic. And when you allow for people to play you, you're really not allowing for them to play you. You're really playing yourself. That's why it's imperative moving forward to shed those things, to shed those people. And it is hard, okay? It is hard, especially to shed the bloodline. Because it's like, I love you, but I love me more. I have to put me first, you know? I have to put me first. I have to put my happiness, my peace, and I have to protect that. And if you can't accept my boundaries and respect them, then that's okay. That's okay. Just know that there's no love lost. I'm just going to love you from a distance. And when you begin to wonder why I don't come around and deal with you, it's because I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's literally insanity. No, thank you. So, get rid of those limiting beliefs that you are not great, that you are not worthy, that you are not good enough. Because whoever told you that to begin with, whether it be yourself or someone else, and it's a cardinal right here, y'all. I can't make this up. It's a cardinal right here, y'all. It's a cardinal right here. I'm taking pictures because, yes, come through ancestors, come through spirit, come through God. That's why I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful. I was just literally telling you guys that there was those moments where I didn't feel like I was good enough, and I had to realize, girl, God is always going to show up and show out. Your angels, your ancestors, spirit, the universe, whatever it is that you vibe with, numbers, synchronicities. Come on now. Don't play yourself. Okay? Operate in your power. Operate in your greatness. Continue to strive. Continue to push forward. I know we can be our own worst critics, but we even need to shed that mindset, okay? Because you are great. I really need y'all to believe how great you are. How great I am. Even when the naysayers got something to say, I don't pay them no mind. Because I get told all the time, who do you think you are? Somebody recently told me that. Who do you think you are? Do you think you're a martyr for the cause? Hey, if that's what it takes to shift the mindset of the people, to awaken the minds of the people, to shift this reality into what it's supposed to be, greater than this, better than this, better than this, these impoverished mind states that we have, we need to get out of that poverty, okay? Get out of that impoverished mindset. Shed it. Shed it. Like the snake sheds its skin, shed those beliefs. Shed them because they are not serving you. Oh, y'all, like, I know I really say this all the time, but I'm really so thankful and so grateful for each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. I know that I am not physically there with you right now, but that's the power, okay? That's the power of my potential, is that I can feel you. I can feel you, and I feel your greatness. I see your greatness. I see your enthusiasm. Keep operating in that energy, okay? Keep operating in that energy. I just had to get on here and say that right here, right now, because it was on my heart. There are new episodes coming. Don't think that just because I've been away for months and you all been waiting on season 2, here's a preview of what's to come in season 2, because we are elevating, okay? We are elevating to higher levels in every aspect of our lives. It's about growth. Growth is continuous. Healing is continuous. Our journey is continuous until we take our last breath in these bodies, okay? And it is my job, my calling, to just assist you along the way. And while I'm assisting you, I'm assisting myself too, okay? So it's a win-win for everybody. I used to get upset because, again, when someone said to me the other day, who do you think you are, a martyr for the cause? I mean, my life has been like a Lifetime movie. Why not? Why not? And it hurt me. But I'm like, why did it hurt me? You know? And I let that hurt begin the healing. And in that healing, I found hope. And in that hope, I found happiness. And hey, I'm here to tell y'all, greater is coming. Open your heart. Open your mind. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. And more importantly, believe in yourself. And even if you don't believe in yourself in this particular moment, I believe in you. Even if you like, girl, who do you think you are? Hello? How could I not think that I'm greatness? When I have been shown time and time again who I am, and it is time for me to operate It is time for me to operate in my greatness. It is time for me to walk in my power. It is time for me to operate in my authority. You do the same. We got this. I love each and every one of you. And until next time, you already know the vibe. Operate in love. Operate in light. It's okay if you make a mistake. Don't beat yourself up. Learn what it is that you need to learn. Grow, heal, and continue to do you, boo. Okay? I love you.